that you can get for it. Okay, now then, take it to action. I love this. In the past, this used to be the tough part, getting the names. Okay, nowadays all you got to do is do what? Get their phone, go through their database, hit their go in Google and have them go through their email names. I mean, we're in a world where prospecting is simpler than ever. Even if they don't know that they know tons of people. It used to be, can I get the top 25? I would ask for a minimum of the top 100. And then at the end, you ask them for the 10 people that if they had a whole fantasy land that started a company, who are the 10 people they'd call? It's their chicken list. I go after, let me tell you something, I recruit the unrecruitable. That's what I'm all about. And I dare you to go do that and open your mind as you go forward. You sit down and you go through this list. You help them fill it out. If you leave it up to them to do, will they do it?
No.
No. Never.
Never.
Never. You are responsible for doing that. And by the way, not your upline leader doing it. You need to take responsibility. Because you're all joining today. As of right now, you're all veterans in this business. Okay? You're hearing the same training at the same time. Okay, number 8. Learn the 4 Qs. Okay, and I love this. This is our big simple close. Okay? Get these questions down. Right now, these are new to most of you. At least the verbiage of it. Some of you will see familiarities in this because there's only so many ways to skin some of the questions that are in our industry, okay? But let's embrace these. Have this that you go through and you work on this one-on-one with your leaders so that they understand these questions. Over the next week, I would challenge you, every leader in here, to make sure that you've gone through with your teams and ask each one of them to go through this. What are the 4 questions? What are the steps? What are the questions? These should be branded into our mindset as we go forward. Real simple. Do you know anyone that drinks coffee? Very straightforward question. Simple question. How do you normally drink it? Black, cream, or sugar? Third one, what brand do you normally drink? And 4, when's the last time you were paid to recommend it? Simple, straightforward. You got to have those in your mindset, okay? How many of you commit to have those down over the next week? I'm going to tell you something. I know I got 1 minute. I'm going to finish, okay? Let me tell you what's going to happen. This is your litmus test. If you go change any of this, you're not going to win. I'm going to tell you why. You would have revealed to me that you're not a builder. Doesn't mean that you couldn't come up with a better way of saying those questions. That means you don't get it. Whenever somebody comes up to me and goes, hey, I love what you guys are doing, but let me tell you something else. The minute they do that, I close my ears. I go to the next guy because I know they're not ready. We are in the duplication business. The master copy has to be able to be duplicated and needs to be worthy of duplicated. These are the questions. Okay, make sure that you understand that and go through that. Okay, now you're ready for the strategy session with your enroller and get them up and running. Is that straightforward, guys? Is that something you can do? Okay, go embrace that, use that. And I'm going to finish up by reading you one thing. And I know I'm past my time, but I appreciate all of you being a little bit
Can I ask you to repeat those 6 steps?
Are we going to do that?
I'll tell you afterwards. Anybody that wants to spend any time with me during any break, I'll at the end of this, I'll be glad to pull everybody aside and go through some of those other things too, because I really want to focus on these. Thank you, though, okay? Listen to this. Make your move before you're ready. Don't get bogged down in getting prepared for this. A person can make a career out of laying the groundwork to do something really big. I'm going to skip down here. Talking about doing a quantum leap. And pay attention to these last words and let it sink in and hit you. Once again, a quantum leap is something you're ready and prepared to do. It's not some absurd, wild-eyed scheme that calls for a fantastic stroke of luck just to have an outside chance of working. It's not an example of your reach or immediate grasp. And it's most definitely not a matter of going for some grand goal that calls for painstaking preparation. The quantum leap is a move that is yours for the taking right now. It represents a giant step that you can make merely by deciding to and opening yourself up to the resources presently available to you. Now listen to this next sentence. This should slap you upside the head, okay? Getting ready is quite frankly a stalling tactic, an act of anxiety, a con game that you're playing on yourself. Quit looking to do something about it, okay? I mean, absolutely. You're ready, already positioned to escape a higher plane. If you wait until you can get it perfect, you will never get it at all. So go act on the things we've heard today, and I look forward to visiting with you and helping you any way we can. Thank you.